Inside the courtroom, it was Maduro who spoke out. The former president is facing 4 federal weapons and drug-related charges, including narco-terrorism.
Stepping out.
When the judge asked him to confirm his identity, the deposed leader launched into a speech, saying through a translator, "I am innocent. I am a decent man," adding that he was kidnapped from his home in Caracas before the judge cut Maduro off.
How's it going? Hopefully you're having a great day. I don't know what all we'll talk about today, but one thing we're gonna hit on is, once again, the Maduro thing. We're gonna take a look at what he's charged with, talk about that for a minute. But before we do that, Whiskey wanted me to get on here and make sure to once again, thank all of our subscribers. And we mentioned in the last few videos that we got a new store up, and we do have some sales already for that, so we appreciate that very much. And it looks like our friend old Mac very possibly is the first person to hit us on that store. And so we want to get a shout out to you and tell you how much we appreciate that. And because I'm pretty sure you're the first customer, we're gonna have to find some way to show you some honor for that. Some of this is coming together slow for me, but I'm figuring things out as I go. We did have another store up, and so I want to let everyone else know that in case you haven't realized, we have changed that. The other one was pretty much going down anyways, and right now it's still up just because there's some people linked to it, and but here shortly, more than likely I'll be taking that one down. There's slightly different products on that one, but the thing is, that one was linked to my website. There's a couple of reasons I made the change, and one is that one was linked to my website, which has been heavily censored, and currently my website is down. I got to come up with a new one, so I'm just using this shop as the main place for now, right? So if you wonder if you're in the correct one, it'll be a blue background mostly, and it'll say Lawrence of America on it. The older one says America Uncensored. But see, that was connected directly with my site, my website, and then which was heavily censored. So therefore, the shop was also heavily censored through Google, and this is the way they do this stuff. And I was always getting pinged with all kinds of stuff. Well, your site won't work because of this and that, because it was doing everything to censor me. So this one, I was able to start it up without having it connected directly to my site, which is helpful because, in Google's system, America Uncensored is very heavily censored for years. And, I'm finding that out right away. We made the change to the site, and suddenly we're getting, more views than normal. And the other reason is I'm allowed to, this one will let me upload digital music and other digital files and offer those up, whereas the other one only offered there. And what I'm doing here is not different than many people. It's another company handling it, right? I come up with the designs, they print them up, make them up, and send them out. They handle all that in there. So if there is, see, with the old store, I had a couple of I ordered a couple of sample products, right? And they turned out all right, and I eventually gave them out here and there, nothing major, right? But I was planning on I'm not able to do that yet with this one, so I'm not for sure of the quality. If there is any issues with the quality, the store that's actually handling it should have contact information, and everything I looked up, they got good reputation and the quality's good. So, but once again, this ain't something that's going directly from my hands to yours, so I don't know for sure. But they should correct it. And so by all means, follow those routes and give them a chance to correct it if there's any quality issues. But also let me know, and let me know what you think, so I can improve these things, so I can make improvements on my end, and so I don't, because there's no guarantee that this store will communicate any issues with me. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a process. But we appreciate you, all of you who... we appreciate all of you anyways, but anyone who, if you're looking for the store, just, my goal is to change everything over to that one, especially because they're allowing me to sell my uploaded stuff, whereas the other one was only their products with my design printed, right? The designs are made by me, but obviously I'm not making the coffee cup or the shirt, someone else is. And my real goal is, I got hung up on that before I started the old store. I don't know if he still does, but a friend, I shout out his channel once in a while, Brad, he runs, he was making shirts, and my goal was to have some on stock and have him make them up, and then that way I had them in stock, and then when anyone ordered stuff, it'd go directly from me to you. We're not able to do that right now, so this is the way we're going to do it. But, other major brands do this same stuff, so there shouldn't be any issues. But then also it allow me, if I come up with any of my own products that they don't have, I can also sell them through there, right? And, I'm thinking about doing that. A couple of things I've had designed, if I can get people I know that can help me produce them. And one thing, maybe even this coat, right? I get a lot of comments on this coat, whether I'm just out at the store or even on my videos. And one thing is, and yeah, it is a pretty nice jacket, right? And so I could get with the place where I ended up buying it, because it's almost a copy of a Harley coat without the Harley colors and name, right? But it is pretty nice. And I had a comment one time, the first time I realized it, right? I just bought it and liked it myself, because I was old school, and my old school coat that I did have, but eventually got wore out, had the belt on the bottom and all that, right? The old school biker jacket, bomber jacket they called it, or whatever it was, right? But this one, and the thing is, I get a lot of comments on it, and the one I remember the most is because I was doing a live one time, I think it was a live or one of my videos, and where I mentioned about my situation, I said I'm homeless or whatever, and someone said, "Oh, for you're homeless, you sure got a real nice coat," right? Kind of trying to make me feel bad about it. And I was like, well, first of all, yeah, but I wasn't born homeless, right? I was put this way because of our local government here. That's the whole reason I've been on here bitching about the shit, right? To bring awareness to that. But, before that, I was doing pretty good. Hence when I bought this coat, right? It happened to be in my truck when they fucking stole everything from me. So luckily this was in my truck. Otherwise I wouldn't even have a coat. But, right? But now we're getting, I don't know, we're just shooting the shit, I guess, right? But anyways, I could possibly get with the place where I got this at, make a deal with them, and set them up on the store and sell them. I'm not trying to put too much pricey stuff on there, but how long are you gonna sniff that? Right? Just ideas like that, but that's what we're doing. And I want to be careful what I say, because like I said in my one video, I'm not, I want to give you something in return. Like, I'm not trying to be a grifter or whatever. Now, and I'm not cutting anyone down who may label themselves or be labeled as a grifter or whatever. It's just not in me is the thing, right? For me to be on here trying to coax you to Because I know it does happen, and I'm not trying to say there's anything wrong with it. You're running a channel, it's viewer supported, right? So sometimes you gotta ask for that. But on my end, I'm trying to just offer some products or whatever, right? Anyways, enough about that. There's certain thoughts that I think about throughout the day, and then when I get on here on camera, then I start forgetting half of them though, right? Sometimes we get people that know the area. Well, either they see us out and about, or sometimes they'll on the videos, right? Hey, I've been watching your videos. Damn, you and your dog walk that far? Because if you understand the area I should be at and then where I am at, and you know the Defiance area, then a lot of times just where we was at, not currently, now we're getting closer where we should be, right? Yeah, on a cold day, we walk that far. On the days where it's 30 or above, whiskey wants to go even further, right? So there ain't no action going on in Defiance that whiskey don't know about. He knows more on the nice days. That's what I'm saying, how far he walks me. The whole perimeter of Defiance County, pretty much. It's rough when that happens. He don't care, he loves it, right? And, he spends as much time out here. He knows more about what's going on than the city, county, and state police all put together, right? They're all out there coming up with lies and ruining people's lives. Whiskey's out here sniffing around and knowing where the real shit's going on at, right? So Maduro, again, and I don't want to keep beating the drum, but we got it because I'm seeing it happen out there all over the place. And if you're I'm not trying to cut anyone down if whatever your views are. I'm saying be careful, because this is how they get you. Now we're all like cheering on what's going on. Not all, it's changed a whole lot of people that were very on their last nerve with what's going on. Suddenly their minds are getting played with because of this whole Maduro thing. Put this all into perspective for a minute. Honestly, look at the charges. I don't have them right in front of me now. I hate when I do that, right? But there's they charge him with 3 things, right? And one of those things is, I think, owning explosives, right? And owning a machine gun. Are you one of those people that's sitting there saying, yeah, that's right, he's guilty of that? Because you're stupid if you are. He's not an American. He don't live in America. And I don't care what kind of shit they want to throw at you and say, oh, you're telling me that it's okay for us to tell now another president of another nation he can't own a machine gun, he can't be involved with explosives? Okay, none of the stuff they're charging him with is anything that happened here in America, right? He does not live here in America. And nothing, they got no proof that he's done anything to America. I'm just saying that. You can believe your news and everything else. And I'm not trying to stick up for him. I'm not trying to say, he's a good guy. I don't know Maduro. All any of us know is what our media keeps feeding us. And they continue to lie about everything, right? But we got footage of Maduro out there. He's right now saying, I'm a good person. And maybe he is, right? I'm looking at other footage where he's calling upon the world to unite against the evil, against the real evil that we all want to ignore, right? I showed that in one of my more recent videos. It don't matter, okay? I'm not telling you to like the guy, nothing like that. I'm telling you to use your head. All of us, right? This is nothing but a show that is distracting us. And meanwhile, while it's going on, we're not only cheering on some shit that we have no clue about, we're also cheering on the evils behind it. We're pirates now? Suddenly it's okay to be a pirate? I mean, seriously, put the jokes aside. And this is the problem. All this shit happens, everybody's more worried about spilling out their jokes and making fun of all these situations instead of really taking a minute to say, hey, the joke is on us. It's not funny, right? I mean, consider it. There is nothing he's charged with of any real crime against America. Nothing. They got nothing. It's a big shamble is all it is. Okay? It's kangaroo court, right? Is what's going on here. A federal charge. Federal does not apply to anyone outside of this country. Federal is anyone inside this country. Okay? Shove your federal charges up your ass. What, you're going to bust him with RICO? He's still going to walk free. If he don't, then that's kidnapping. Okay? If he can't find a lawyer to beat this, there's something very terribly wrong. And that it's just common sense. Common sense that we lack so much of anymore. Okay? Look at the charges. I mean, seriously, just look at the charges. I can't remember exactly what it's something along the lines of owning a machine gun, owning terrorist explosives or something like that. None of it is any real shit. They'd have a hard time convicting someone in America of these things, right? Of really any real conviction, okay? Right? And more so, it's because we got people that are doing far more criminal activities against us here in America that our president should be on their ass. Instead, he sides with them and accepts their money and sells us out to them. He's our pimp, right? We don't want to see that. Come on. They're repossessing our Christmas decorations. And you guys saw it, video proof. The sheriff following behind me, stalking me. I like when we walk through town here and we get passed by these older gentlemen in nice suits, overcoats, and all this, and they give us this look. Like, how are you still breathing? I need to hook up some kind of contraption on the whiskey to hold the camera. You know, that way my hands don't have to be freezing all the time. Anyways, we just want to share that with you. Consider that. This is how much of fools your government is trying to play you for, and they're thinking you're going to buy it. So far, many of you are, right? These are some real trumped up charges, pun intended, right? It's nothing, a big nothing burger. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Whiskey, and I appreciate it very much. Hope you have a great day. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep all of his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.